Right, hello everyone. Welcome along to Penguin Shore here at Birdland in the Cotswolds in England. My name's Alistair, and we've got the privilege of very shortly revealing this year's winner of March of the Penguins Madness 2024. Now, the reason why we're unveiling the winner is because we won the competition last year with Spike, our king penguin, just waddling down in the middle at the moment. You'll have to excuse him because he is molting. So you could say he's losing his robe, ready for the new king or queen to be crowned shortly. But Spike is a penguin that we hand reared here in 2007, having been abandoned by his parents. And from day one, he's been very popular. So he's got his own social media accounts. He's the one you use on Christmas cards, birthday cards, books and magazines every year. And it came up last year on the Penguin Keeper Facebook group. We're after penguins to enter this popularity contest by Penguins International. And we entered Spike and were lucky enough to get into the shortlist of 32 and had so much fun with it last year. It's the obvious objective is to raise awareness about the plight of penguins in the wild. Many species of penguin are in big trouble, and anything we can do to help that is going to be a big plus for them. So just getting people talking about penguins on Facebook, Instagram, on the internet has been superb. And we found out that Spike won that competition this time last year. Didn't find out your usual way. We actually found out live on national television of a Thursday evening with some well-known UK celebrities giving us the good news that Spike had won. And we've had such a fun year with it this year. He's been live on national TV. He's been live on national radio. He's been in local, national and international newspapers. And he's had a massive surge of followers on his social media account. So Instagram, he's got 10 times more followers now than he did at the start of the competition. He's on Facebook with 18,000 followers. And the park itself has seen a massive boost in followers on social media and an uptake. And by winning that competition, we've had visitors coming to us in the last 12 months from all around the world. We had one lady arrive last year just after he won, who was on holiday from New Zealand. She'd heard about it on a podcast about running and came to see him. I've had friends from Australia come all the way over just to see Spike after seeing him on their local news. So it's been absolutely superb for us from a zoo point of view. We've seen an increase in visitor numbers. We've seen a massive increase in uptake on penguin feeding experiences. Obviously, that benefits us, but it also means that we've been able to spend a bit of extra money this year. We've put a filter on the penguin pool for the first time ever to improve the quality of the water in there for our birds to swim in. And we're thrilled to be involved with Penguins International back in February, where we sponsored a population count on Humboldt penguins over in Peru. And we've got a small group of Humboldts here. We've got Pablo just down behind me, just there. And they say the Humboldts have suffered a major decline. They hadn't been studied properly in the wild for a few years. So Birdland were thrilled to be able to fund that study where someone went out and counted penguins. And it's just been a great year. So we've also been involved in a big research project on how penguins walk with Stacey Ashlin from New York University. And that was in association with the Royal Veterinary College. And that was watching how our penguins adapted to walking on different surfaces. So we had a platform in here. We had penguins walking up and down a runway. Naturally, Spike was the main man for that. And that will lead to hopefully the development of robotic penguins, which can then be used to access those hard to reach populations of penguins out in the Antarctic. And they'll be able to scan them, read their microchip numbers, see who's where. And that will give us an idea of population movements and trends. And that will also hopefully go a little bit towards mobility aids for people for walking in slippery conditions as well. So it's been a fantastic year for us. And the next thing for us really is we want baby penguins. So both species here at the moment are coming into breeding mode. The king penguins, we've got Bill down here just in the middle of her molt right now. So they are starting to pair up. Once they've got their new feathers, they'll be flirting away. And the Humboldt penguins, all 8 of them joined us last year. So they're busy pairing up now. They're checking out nest sites around the enclosure. And hopefully both species will be laying eggs for us very shortly. And we want to be involved in the European breeding program for both species. So that's a little bit about what we've been up to this year. What you're really here to watch is March of the Penguins Madness and who the winner is this year. So we were thrilled to be asked by the team at Penguins International to announce this winner. So I better go and get my envelope and the crown to pass over. So say this is top secret. We're going to go see how we're going to get on. So as I say, we've got this year's crown. We shall be passing that over very shortly. I'll put that down, see if Spike comes to nick it in a minute. So it's a very official looking document. It's been sent to us in the last couple of days. This is top secret. Nobody knows this. So I am pleased to be announcing this is like the Oscars. Drum roll, Spike, please. So I've got the top three. So I've been asked to announce the bronze place first of all, then silver and then gold. All three of these penguins will be straight away into the Iceberg Hall of Fame with Penguins International, joining Spike and Mai, the runner-up from last year. And so, so we've got this year, the three finalists, if you weren't aware, we've got Pearl, an emperor penguin chick who hatched at San Diego last year, their first emperor chick for 13 years. We've got Littlefoot, a king penguin from Kansas City over in America, who very like our Spike, had to be helped out of his egg and hand-reared by the keepers. And then we've got Coco Sanka, a beautiful albino penguin, African penguin from Gdańsk in Poland. So those are the three finalists. So we have had, remarkably this year, looking at this, there's been over 90,000 votes cast in the final alone this year. And to put that into context, 90,000 people voting is more penguins, more African, that's more than there are African penguins in the wild right now. That's more votes on this than there are Humboldt penguins in the wild, more than yellow-eyed penguins, snares penguins. So if we put that into context, if every one of those people that voted sponsored a wild penguin or ate sustainably caught fish, that could make a real difference to the populations of penguins out in the wild. But without further ado, in third place and straight into the Iceberg Hall of Fame is Pearl, the emperor penguin chick from San Diego SeaWorld. She had over 5,900 votes. Congratulations, Pearl. In silver place is Littlefoot, the king penguin from Kansas, and he had 9,500 votes for him. And that means in gold place and winner of this year's March of the Penguins Madness 2024 is Coco Sanka from Gdańsk in Poland. Congratulations, Coco Sanka. She had 75,000 votes at least for her. I think half of Poland has been behind her, and well done. Congratulations. We shall present you with your crown, which I shall pass over to you now. And well done, all three of you, and well done, all 48 penguins in the competition this year. Thanks again, Penguins International, for your support and running this competition. And we're looking forward to seeing what happens next with it. But thank you, guys, and congratulations, Coco Sanka.
Ja, Paweł, wraz z moimi koleżankami Moniką
Dzień dobry.
oraz Izą,
Dzień dobry.
chcielibyśmy Wam oficjalnie przedstawić naszą kokosankę oraz wyniki konkursu Merch of the Penguin Madness, czyli w skrócie pingwina roku. No i tak się składa, że już wiemy oficjalnie, dotarła do nas informacja, że nasza kokosanka wygrała. Mamy już potwierdzone info. Na stronie internetowej zdobyła ponad 60 000 głosów, według organizatorów ponad 90 000 na wszystkich platformach, na których odbywało się głosowanie. Mamy nadzieję, że dzięki temu zwróciliśmy Waszą uwagę na pingwiny przylądkowe oraz to, co dzieje się z nimi w naturalnym środowisku, ale o tym za chwilę więcej opowiedzą moje koleżanki. A my teraz w tym momencie wręczymy symboliczną koronę. Koronę śledziową koronę do naszej kokosanki. Nasza kokosanka jest introwertyczką, dlatego nie będziemy jej tutaj nagabywać i zakładać jej prawdziwą koronę, natomiast maskotka, która będzie imitowała właśnie naszą kokosankę, dostaje właśnie w tym momencie koronę śledziową, a ja oddaję głos Monice.
Ja chciałam powiedzieć, że kokosanka jest przedstawicielem gatunku, jak już Paweł wspomniał, pingwina przylądkowego, jedynym w swoim rodzaju. W naszym ogrodzie, w Gdańskim Ogrodzie Zoologicznym, historia pingwinów przylądkowych sięga początków lat 90. gdzie pierwsza grupa 10 pingwinów przyjechała z Zoo Amsterdamu i do tej pory jeszcze jest jeden przedstawiciel tamtej pierwszej grupy założycielskiej z Amsterdamu, 32-letni w tym momencie pingwin, który był założycielem naszej hodowli i naszego tutaj stada pingwinów. Pingwiny są wyjątkowe, pingwiny przylądkowe, ponieważ żyją w wybrzeży RPA i na Namibii i nigdzie więcej na świecie. Bardzo nas to cieszy, że tak dobrze się czują u nas w naszym ogrodzie zoologicznym. Możemy się pochwalić bardzo licznymi przychówkami i na dzień dzisiejszy jesteśmy drugim ogrodem zoologicznym na świecie, który ma aż tak liczne przychówki, bo w tym roku udało nam się doczekać aż 17 młodych. Pingwiny przylądkowe mają również bardzo charakterystyczną cechę, ponieważ ich piersi są nakrapiane często, dzięki czemu możemy je bardzo łatwo rozróżnić i co do po prostu jednego osobnika, ponieważ te cechy tych plamek, to ułożenie tych plamek jest tak wyjątkowe jak linie papilarne u ludzi. W przypadku kokosanki nie mamy problemu, żeby ją rozróżnić, ponieważ jest na tyle wyjątkowa, że jest cała bialutka, jest naszą zwyciężczynią konkursu, bardzo nas to cieszy i chcemy bardzo pogratulować, bardzo się cieszymy z tego sukcesu i mamy nadzieję, że ta 6-letnia pingwinica będzie u nas jeszcze długo żyła, może doczeka się potomstwa, na które bardzo czekamy, również z koordynatorem gatunku i trzymamy kciuki za powodzenie i jej dalsze szczęśliwe życie. Dziękuję bardzo.
To teraz może Iza o pingwinach w naturalnym środowisku i w jaki sposób je wspieramy. Może troszeczkę Iza, chodź do nas bliżej tutaj, żeby się zmieścić, bo nie wiem, czy nie wypadłeś z kadru.
Wejdę w oko kamery. Kochani, pingwiny przylądkowe to gatunek zagrożony. W naturze borykają się z wieloma problemami. Na szczęście ich los nie jest wszystkim obojętny. Jest fundacja SANCCOB, która zajmuje się ochroną ptaków właśnie u wybrzeży Afryki Południowej i swoje działania skupia głównie na ratowaniu właśnie pingwinów przylądkowych. Ratuje je z katastrof ekologicznych spowodowanych wypływem ropy z tankowców, ratuje porzucone, zbyt późno wyklute bądź osierocone i sklęte. Postanowiliśmy połączyć siły. Link z Fundacja Gdańskiego Ogrodu Zoologicznego oraz Gdańskie Zoo i zrobić coś dobrego, wykorzystując popularność naszej kokosanki. Lynx założyła zbiórkę internetową, której kokosanka stała się swoistą ambasadorką zrzutki internetowej, z której pieniądze zostaną przeznaczone na pomoc właśnie Fundacji SANCCOB. Jeżeli chcecie dołączyć do naszej akcji, zachęcamy serdecznie. Wiem, że język polski nie jest najłatwiejszy, dlatego link do zrzutki znajdziecie w opisie poniżej. Zachęcamy serdecznie, pomaganie jest fajne. Kokosanka z Gdańskiego Zoo ratuje pingwiny afrykańskie.
My dziękujemy i żegnamy się, przekazujemy głos dalej.
Dziękuję.
Oczywiście nie może także zabraknąć czegoś specjalnego dla naszej kokosanki. Ona już jest gotowa, wie, że będzie coś specjalnego. Jest szczególnie traktowana przez naszych opiekunów i uwielbia jeść śledzie z ręki, dlatego za chwilę dostanie tort śledziowy, ale najprawdopodobniej będzie wolała zdecydowanie śledzika prosto od opiekuna. Kokosanka oczywiście jest już gotowa, ona zawsze jest pierwsza, natomiast widzimy, że reszta stada również postanowiła uczcić zwycięstwo naszej celebrytki. Tort już jest w gotowości. Oczywiście tak jak podejrzewaliśmy, nasza kokosanka czeka jako pierwsza, zaraz za nią pozostałe pingwiny, a my przy tej okazji chcielibyśmy bardzo podziękować wszystkim wspierającym. Dziękujemy za głosy, dziękujemy za rozpromowanie konkursu Make Life Harder oraz jeszcze raz zachęcamy do wspierania pingwinów w naturalnym środowisku, przeznaczając datek na Fundację SANCCOB. zapraszamy również do świętowania 70. urodzin Gdańskiego Zoo.
Is an experience I'll never forget.
His hatch weight when he hatched was 112 grams. King penguins often weigh around 200 grams. So he was left in the incubator or the hatcher overnight to allow him to dry and to heal. We came in the next morning very guarded, not expecting to find Littlefoot with us, and he not only was vocalizing, he actually had a feed response.
And we did have him in the back with us feeding pretty much 16 hours a day for almost 4 months total, and then we slowly started weaning him into fish, and then we were able to kind of show him exhibit and other birds and get him in a place where he could kind of be with other birds without needing us and his care.
Littlefoot now is one of the most well-known penguins in the whole colony. Because he was hand-reared for his entire developmental period, he is one of the friendliest penguins we have here in our exhibit.
One thing about Littlefoot, even from day one, is he was a fighter. He was gonna fight, and because he wanted to fight, we were gonna fight.
A vote for him is a vote for how much care and dedication we put into all of our animals here.
We participate in conservation projects all around the world. For penguins, it is the Monterey Bay Seafood Watch Guide. Penguins in the wild are having a hard time finding some of their favorite fish, not only because of warming ocean temperatures changing the range of their favorite fish species, but also the fishing industry. They compete with the fishing industry for their favorite prey. It requires them to swim further and further out into the sea to find their food, which increases the risk of predation and increases their risk of drowning. You can use the Monterey Bay Seafood Watch Guide and find healthy, sustainable alternatives to your favorite seafood.
Good job, Littlefoot. You guys heard it from the big man himself. Thank you guys so much for your votes and support during Penguins International March of the Penguins Madness. We appreciate you guys and all of your support for Mr. Littlefoot.
Hello everyone, we just were informed here at SeaWorld San Diego that Pearl came in 3rd place in Penguins International March of the Penguin Madness 2024 competition. We are so grateful for this honor, and as one of the representatives here who have helped raise Pearl, I'm so happy to accept this award on her behalf for our bird department and SeaWorld San Diego as a whole. It has been such an amazing thing to watch her grow up. Her hatch came with a few struggles that we were all able to work hard and overcome, and she really just has turned into a happy, sassy girl and is really doing well here on exhibit at Penguin Encounter. You know, emperor penguins, this is one of the only places where you can see them in the entire Western Hemisphere, which makes Pearl's hatching just such a great event. Emperor penguins only lay 1 egg a year, making hatches rare within zoological facilities. This is the first emperor chick that we've had hatch here at SeaWorld San Diego in over 10 years, making it quite the milestone for our team here in the bird department and SeaWorld across the board. So we were very excited. We give tours every day, so we do invite all of you to stop by Penguin Encounter at SeaWorld San Diego to see not only Pearl and the rest of the emperor colony, but the other 7 species of penguin that are housed here. Penguins are such an important animal in our world. They help us assess the health of our oceans and other animals that call the ocean environment their home. Really, I do encourage everyone to stop by your local zoos and aquariums. Just by supporting them and us, of course, you are helping bring awareness and cultivate a sense of responsibility in our younger generations to help save the environment and all the animals that we love who call those habitats home. I just want to thank all of our voters out there and Penguins International in particular for putting on this contest. People from all over the world have voted for these amazing birds representing penguins as a whole group. And we just really thank you for giving them the attention that they deserve because we love them so much. And thank you to the other contestants. Wow, everyone's stories were so amazing. And it was really great to just be a part of this event. So please continue to support your local zoos and aquariums. Come here to SeaWorld San Diego, see our penguin colony and all the other animals that call the ocean world home. Go zoos and aquariums. Yay for Pearl. Thank you.
At SANCCOB, we are thrilled that an African penguin has won the March of the Penguin Madness competition. At this time, when together with our conservation partners, we are advocating to prevent the extinction of this endangered species, the timing is truly impeccable for us to shine a spotlight on the threats the species faces in the wild. At the moment, SANCCOB, together with BirdLife South Africa, has launched litigation against the Office of the Minister of the Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment in South Africa to ensure that there are no-take fishing zones implemented according to expert recommendations around key breeding colonies. We need your support, we do need funding, and we need to save the African penguin. Congratulations to the winner, the Penguin Champion of 2024, Kokosana, and thank you to Penguins International for this opportunity for us to reach global audience.